You guys, let's talk about some AI.
All right, let's hear it.
So, AI's been a big deal lately. Everybody's got it. That was the big push for everybody to do it, everybody to get into it. First big one was Microsoft's AI that came out. Um, there's a bunch of other little smaller ones that kind of came out before that. You got Chat GPT, all that different stuff is all the rage right now. I mean, um, there's a lot of good stuff that's coming with it. There's also a lot of bad stuff that's coming with it. Um, but I think it's important to know like where all the information comes from. That is how you get what you get when you type in Chat GPT or type in the image generators. But the world's biggest search engine or information company, tech company, Google, attempted to launch Gemini, which is their AI, this week, and it went horribly wrong.
Yeah, I saw some of the stuff from that. Like founding fathers were black and stuff.
Yeah. You got like they tried to use the image generator, and the first thing they said is, "I want a picture of the founding fathers," and they were all black. They did several other
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
And again, I don't care about that part of it, but to a lot of people, it felt like they're like kind of like rewrite history. But the bigger problem with this is what is in Google's algorithm that's drawing this out. That's what everybody's concerned about. Another one that they did is they asked Gemini, the AI, who is more who's a worse person, Hitler or Elon Musk? And it said Hitler was a better person than Elon Musk. So
I might have to play around with that. I'd be kind of curious to see what the full response was on that.
It's been taken down temporarily, so Google can fix it. One of the articles I read today said that they attempted to correct the problem, and it made it worse. So the big thing that's got Google in a lot of hot water is the information that they have in their systems and their servers that's generating these responses. That possibly they've got some stuff. I mean, it's pretty well known that if you do not believe with the beliefs of Google, like on YouTube, which is where some of you guys are seeing this, you get pushed to the back. You don't get seen.
They did that a lot through COVID, Ukraine, early in the Ukraine war. They did it.
And so that's a big concern, that if you don't agree with Google, then you're not going to be heard. And with all this information that's been stored by Google, this is what it's generating. Jody, you're a big Google person, and I mean that by the fact that you've had Android phones since the beginning of the beginning.
Google Glass as well.
Yeah,
the trial guys for that.
I've been to a lot of the meetups that involve the higher ups in Google. I've actually met Sergey Brin in person. I've met a couple of other of the guys, and I don't know if you saw, but that same thing you were talking about with the founding fathers, the same kind of inputs were given to talk about the Google founders. And how do you think those results came out?
Exactly, and they came. I believe that they came out black or
Yep.
They came out
Yep.
female Asian and all sorts of weird responses out of it. But it's potent, and Google's a monster. And I go back to the InBev thing with Bud Light. And I know this is not the same, but it's a potential thing that could really hurt Google in the long run. If this is the way their algorithm responds, that information is stored somewhere that's generating this response.
So you also have to think, coming from an engineering standpoint, is they are giving parameters to operate in, and these engineers are coming up with this code and saying, "Hey, this is what people are looking for. This is what it is." Even though these engineers or whoever's given them these parameters have a it's tunnel vision. They only see what's operating around them. Where are they operating out of? San Francisco area, right? So a lot of these parameters are given based on what they see in their daily commutes, their daily lives, and so they have a tunnel vision of what the entire United States and all their user base is going off of. So that's the parameters they're given, and that's what they're basing all of this on. Is people are gravitating towards let's try to balance what has been wronged in the past.
So what you're saying is we need to start an open source AI.
I mean that makes the most sense. And I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out and say it. So what what Google's being accused of at the moment is woke behavior, white privilege behavior, and systematic racism. That's been kind of lodged into Google information. White privilege, yeah.
They're being accused of white privilege?
No, like the the anti-white privilege movement,
yeah,
the systematic racism.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Where
that's what they're
the culture that's being generated.
leftist.
Yeah.
Leftist stuff. It's woke behavior. It's the same stuff that's got a lot of companies in trouble.
It's covered all on the left side of the news. Washington Post, BBC, Atlantic. The Atlantic covered it. So obviously Fox News covered it, but everybody covered it. It's been equal coverage. So that's got to make you think. If every paid for media organization is against it, what do you guys think? That's kind of weird. Usually when stuff like this happens, everybody's like, well, it's just seeing the reality of the world today. And
well, you
mean like
but it has to do yeah, it has to do with the
Go ahead, Jody.
It has to do with the spin that they're putting on it. And what I mean by that is so look at it this way, like when the live action Little Mermaid came out. It doesn't matter what news agency, they were all talking about it being a African American Ariel on that movie. Now it's the spin of, hey, yes, the African Americans deserve this role. It shouldn't matter. But then you've got the other side saying, hey, no, the original Ariel was white. And they're just putting different spins on it depending on what side your news media you're watching.
And then, sorry, Robbie, don't mean to cut you off. I know you have a point, but hold on, because he did mention something. He said it depends on the spin put on it. And right as he said that, I was looking at all these articles that came up, and all the left-leaning sites put woke in quotations.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's right here. Google rushes to fix woke. What Google's woke? It's all
Jamie. Jamie, you and I were on the exact same wavelength because I was getting ready to sit here and go, let's read the headlines, and because you mentioned that, so let's start with Let's start with our good friends at NBC. Here's their headline: Google making changes after Gemini AI portrayed people of color inaccuracy. That's them. BBC, I don't know if I care about them, but they said Google
color inaccuracy.
color
I like
inaccuracy.
that. That's
Yeah, color
okay.
inaccuracy. I'm writing that one down. That's pretty good.
Okay.
BBC, which I don't know if we care about them, but this is the point Jamie is making. Yeah. Google to fix AI picture bot after woke criticism. Okay. The Washington Post. Why Google took down Gemini's AI image generator and the drama around it. Okay. We can go through some of these other ones that don't really matter. And then you got my favorite headline. Google's Gemini AI has white people problems.
Fox News.
It is Fox News.
Yeah. Got white people problems.
All right.
Um,
So, what was the one? The color. What was
the color inaccuracy?
Color
Color
inaccuracy.
inaccuracy.
So, where were these same news agencies with Santa Claus?
A few moments later.
Okay.
Do they believe in them? Because I think they should.
No,
if they want to.
if they want Christmas,
they need to believe in Santa.
Because there was this whole thing over the last couple of years about making a black Santa Claus to appeal to black children. And you're sitting here going, but the original Santa Claus, the whole concept of St. Nicholas, where was St. Nicholas from?
he was from the Scandinavian area, right?
Yeah. I think there was a German version of Santa Claus, but the original one was, I think, out of Scandinavia.
Seems legit.
So, is that a color inaccuracy, or is that just a woke agenda on that side? Because that's kind of where all this is going, is they're finally starting to see the dumbness of this, is what. But one of the articles is essentially saying that they're up in arms because the right is saying this is a woke agenda or a woke problem, or essentially making fun of people that disagree with these results.
Yeah, I feel like some of this stuff comes out, test the waters, see what the reaction is, and then they can roll something out just as crazy. I feel like it's like water drip torture.
Yep.
Well, they'll introduce it once, then introduce it again, then introduce it, boom, 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 until it's so much in your face, you're like, I don't care, I just don't want to hear about it anymore.
Yeah, and that's what it is. So he's actually from Turkey.
Okay.
Which I didn't know that. Yeah, but he's actually from Turkey.
I was close. Poland's closer than Scandinavia. What an idiot.
I don't know. Scandinavia is also closer to the North Pole, dick.
Yeah, that's true. It is. Yes, he's right there.
So I don't know why he's wearing all that warm stuff in Turkey.
Yeah, he's got one of those fezzes, those little hats with the little...
We need to save this cup for Christmas because we need to revisit this in Christmas time.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely a possibility, or no, a must, not a possibility, a must. Tune in Christmas time to hear us talk more about Saint Nick.
Robbie, I do. Have you heard anything about Grok, which is X's AI, Twitter's AI?
No, is that apparently what you posted the other day?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
on Twitter.
Yeah.
No,
we were talking about whether it was a fake Gronk account or whatever. But is that what that was?
Yeah. So Elon Musk has his own AI and Grok, and it's basically, Dick's the restaurant last resort. Yeah, so it's basically Chat GPT merged with Dick's Last Resort, and then it's AI given to you. So the only thing is you gotta sign up for the premium blue check Twitter, but I also think that'd be worth it.
Was
Just
there
to see what it is.
Was there any suffocation? No breathing.
Suffocation.
No, I haven't messed with that one. I've messed with the Bing's AI, their image generator. Matter of fact, our logo came from that. I've done. Yeah. Thank you, Bing. Thank you, Microsoft. I don't know if you guys have watched our videos all the way through on the dailies.
I can't stand to watch myself, so I don't.
I enjoy watching YouTube. I do.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Once I edit them and I've watched them for 6 hours straight, I'm not really into watching them anymore. But yeah. I will implore you, scroll down through the description. Just click on the outro part of the chapters.
Yeah,
I've been having a lot of fun with that. That's probably what's taking me 6 hours. But I've also put a little nugget there at the end. I was waiting for one of you guys to bring it up.
What? Did I miss an Easter egg?
We didn't know. We didn't know it was on there.
Yeah.
On which outro? I need to know now because I've literally been letting these things play to make sure we get views.
So the one that started it was the water park one. And then pretty much every single one of those after that has a fun little nugget that has to do with the video itself.
Damn it!
So the MLB expansion one has a nugget. I'm talking about like full on nugget. Like some of them have like a little small nugget. Some of them have fun nuggets. The mystery flight one has a fun nugget.
I like nuggets.